Okay, we will call the regular city council meeting to order at 6:35 on 2/17/2026. We have a quorum as all of council is here. Oh, except for Jeff. I'm sorry, Jeff had got stuck on a flight, so he won't be here. We will say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Okay. That is for later. My academy had that. All right, we will move on to recognition of our relationship with Home Depot and our partnership with Home Depot. I'd love to claim this as my idea, but it wasn't originally my idea. Ed Waters brought this forward to me, and I thought it was a wonderful idea. So I'm going to read a little something I put together for them, and we have something we want to give them. On behalf of the City Council and the residents of the City of Clear Lake Shores, I, Mayor Randy Chronister, would like to extend our sincere appreciation for your continued support, partnership, and commitment to our community. Home Depot has proven time and again to be more than just a business in our city. You are a true community partner. Through your willingness to lend support, provide materials, offer expertise, and contribute to local projects and initiatives, you have made a meaningful and lasting impact on our residents and our neighborhoods. Your store plays an important role in helping families maintain and improve their homes, supporting do-it-yourself projects, and providing trusting guidance that empowers residents to care for their properties. Beyond the daily service, your generosity in assisting the community efforts, city needs, and local events demonstrate a genuine investment in the well-being and growth of our city. Partnerships like the one we share with Home Depot help strengthen our neighborhoods, enhance the quality of life for our citizens, and contribute to the success and resilience of our community as a whole. Your team's responsiveness, professionalism, and dedication do not go unnoticed. We are truly grateful for the positive difference that you all make. Thank you for being such a valued member of our business community and for consistently supporting the City of Clear Lake Shores and its residents. We look forward to continuing our partnership for many years to come. Thank you very much. We have one representative here from Home Depot tonight. We have a little something for you, sir. We would like to give this to you. I do expect to see this when I walk in the front door. Thank you very much. Thank you, Council. Thank you. What's Jerry's last name? Thompson. Jerry Thompson. Okay, we will move on to reports from council. Councilman Ed Waters.
and Jerry's title is Assistant Store Manager, if that matters. But he's my contact over there when we have a veterans presentation where we redo the yard for a veteran. We do that 4 times a year. He's the one that comes and asks me. He said, "I'm ready to do it again. Who's a good person that we could do that for?" So Home Depot is extremely good business to work with. They're easy to work with, and they're always asking, "What can we do, for Clear Lake Shores?" I don't have anything at all at this time. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Ed. Appreciate you bringing that forward. Rick Fisher.
No report tonight.
Okay, Jeff Terrell's not with us. Councilwoman Susan Baker.
Just wanted to congratulate all the volunteers and all the hard work that went into the gumbo cook-off this weekend, and despite in between raindrops and people, are we on or are we off with golf cart parade? I think it really went off well, and the gumbo was excellent as always. So thanks to everybody.
Thank you, Susan. Mayor Pro Tem Amanda Fenwick.
Just a reminder, primary voting started today. Kemah is the local voting location, the Kemah Community Center. That is not our election. I had 2 people ask me that today. That is just strictly the primaries for the fall. So get out and vote. There's a lot on yes, it's long, on both, yes.
All right. Thank you, Amanda. Appreciate that. Let's see. Report on the boat ramp. As you can see, it's well underway. They're making really good progress. We have a little treat when that's all done. City purchased a time-lapse camera that was also someone else's idea, not mine, but they brought it forward, and we put it out there. I checked that the other day, and it's getting some amazing footage of the progress of that boat ramp. So I think when we're done, you don't know this yet, but we're going to lean on you to put something together for us when that's finished and get that out to the citizens to watch if they choose, just like we do the council meetings. Did get a phone call back from the county on the bridge. They are still working on selecting their engineers. We are slated to meet with them sometime next week, Mike and myself and Roads and Drainage, believe it or not, because we want to talk about the approach up to the pedestrian part of that bridge. So I did hear back from them. It's been a couple of weeks, and I was getting kind of worried, but we did hear back from them. They've just been really busy. Mike's not going to be here, so Mike and I have a lot of the same things on a report. We don't always sit down and go over that, so I'm going to read some of the things on my report that are on his. We secured the Seabrook Animal Control. The officers have already been on the island, making passes, doing their job. That turned out to be a really good investment. Teresa's updating our website with the new information for that. Thank you for that, Teresa. The coping and tile work at the pool is now complete. There are some portions of the decking that are separating from the pool and have some significant fractures. Mike's working on that with the pool company to see what that's going to take to get that fixed. He just says these repairs should be completed soon. He talked about the camera. We touched on that. The city has purchased, or we are purchasing, I'm sorry, we haven't done that yet. We are purchasing some AEDs for our city hall and for the pool area, and I think the PD are going to be grabbing a couple of those for their police cars. So we have those items in case of an emergency, which, believe it or not, I didn't know we didn't have those already, but we did not. So we are purchasing those to fill that gap. There is a backup 5G system for our internet service that has been installed and successfully tested. We've had multiple issues with that going in and out, so I think they've got that fixed finally. That system will kick in if we lose our fiber and on the main internet for the feed for the city hall and the police department. So we also now have a faster primary service and a backup service for around half of what we were paying before through Xfinity, now with Frontier. I don't really have anything other than to reiterate what Susan said. I was playing golf on Saturday, but I did make it back in time for the gumbo stroll, and I will tell you, from the very first time they put this on to this weekend, The food has gotten tremendously good. There are a lot of great cookers out there. It was a great time, and they only had a couple of little drops on them. I was very surprised that the weather held off till later that evening before it let loose, but they were very lucky with that. We appreciate Keeman at Skipper's working with us for some overflow parking on that. And that's really all I have, except for one last thing. So I got a letter from the Texas Municipal Clerks Certification Program, University of North Texas. You know what this is about? You don't know what this is about. So it's addressed. It says, Dear Mayor Cronister, I am pleased to inform you that your City Secretary, Christy Strapp, completed her required professional education for her certification as a Texas Registered Municipal Clerk. She was awarded this certificate on January 22nd, 2026 at the graduation ceremony held in conjunction with Texas Municipal Clerks Election Law Seminar in Round Rock, Texas. This year we were honored to have Karen Daly, Executive Director of the Texas Women's Leadership Institute, as our graduation keynote speaker. As an officer of the city, achieving certification confirms Christie's professional and personal commitment to her city by staying up to date on laws affecting municipalities in Texas. The certification program offers training that results in increased personal awareness, flexibility, and relevant knowledge necessary for more effective administration of local government. Certification is neither easy nor automatic. Certification in our program requires successful completion of approximately 200 hours of individual home study on a 4-hour course curriculum and attendance at 96 hours of professional development seminars. The certification program is recognized and endorsed by Section 22.074 of the Texas Local Government Code. Congratulations to our city and to you, Christy. Thank you very much. There's no way I was going to tell you that. But I did a little something for you. I took that letter and I framed that letter for you to hang in your office and be proud of.
You can hang it for me.
Damn, did I just create myself some more work? I forgot. Y'all didn't know I wasn't just the mayor. I was the honeydewer around the city hall, too. I got a list a mile long. Just stand up and take a picture. Come take a picture with me up here.
Up here?
Yeah, up here. We can get a good picture with me.
Everybody's got it, right?
Come on, Councilman. All right, we will move on to staff reports. Julie Criddle.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Council. We have no reports at this time.
Okay. City Administrator Mike Cram will kind of skip his because I just read you most all of his. We will go down to committee reports, roads and drainage. Man. I think I got some sore throat coming on.
Evening. We haven't had a meeting since the last report, but to update everybody, we had a pre-bid meeting on Thursday last week. Strangely, nobody showed up, so it must have been unclear. But we have had 25 companies download the plans for Narcissus, so at least it's going forward. We I don't remember exactly the date where the bids are supposed to be in, but it's in process. The next projects are, to remind everybody, is on East Shore between Hawthorne and Grove, some drainage issues. We're going to most likely do that with Norex. And then the next one after that is going to be Clear Lake Road from Birch to Forest, and we want to do that before the county starts doing the bridge. Make sure we don't have any traffic issues when it comes to that. And then the next one is going to be next year, which is probably going to be most likely Oak. That's it.
Okay, Thomas, what did you say your timeline was on Narcissus? I didn't catch that.
Well, I don't remember when it's being posted. Everything is going, proceeding as per plan, but I don't remember when they're supposed to be in with the bids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
But is it within the next month or so? Yeah.
Okay. Does council have any questions for Thomas regarding roads and drainage? All right. We'll go to the Parks Committee.
Mary couldn't be here tonight. The only thing she's got is, I guess, later this week, the Parks Committee is getting together to do some flowers over there around Depot. And the next meeting they've got scheduled right now is going to be Wednesday, March 18th at 9 a.m.
Okay. Thank you, Parks Committee. Waterfront Compliance.
Nothing to report.
All right. Planning and Zoning. Anyone here from P&Z? Having none, we'll go to the ZBOA. Anyone here from Zoning Board of Adjustments? Having none, we'll move down to Economic Development. Hey, you just should have stayed up there.
At the last meeting, we had first a workshop about business outreach. We are now with 2 people on the board that are from local businesses. We're trying to get more involved with the businesses, including Home Depot that was just here, to see what we could do. And the first thing we're going to try to do is a common marketing campaign. Now, looking at the people today, it's all about the phone and the apps and TikTok and whatnot and Reels and whatever it is. And we think the money is going to be better spent doing something like that. Keeman and Susan is coordinating that, and Keeman from Skippers. And he says he pays $350 to do a campaign, and he's busier than ever every time he does it. And we think that's money better spent than what we are currently have done in the last couple of years with Bayhab.
Okay.
So that's going forward. Other than that, we have some ideas about what we can do with specs. Well, we have 4 specs, with some open space in that strip mall over there. And we're trying to attract other businesses, to make sure that we get the best bang out of our tax dollars.
Okay.
Including the ETJ. We're working with Kima, see if we can do something together or separately. So there's a few bolts in the air.
That's on the property off of Joel Road?
Yep.
Yeah.
The bid opens. Oh, okay. February 26th is when the bid is opening for the Narcissus Road.
Okay, thank you. All right, moving on, anyone from the Civic Club? No one from the Civic Club. Okay, we'll go to public comments. At this time, any person with city-related business may speak to the City Council. If the topic of discussion is related to an item on the agenda, the comments may be made now or at the time the agenda item is discussed. If the topic of discussion is not related to an item on the agenda, the City Council cannot deliberate or take any action at this time. Comments from the public should be limited to a maximum of 3 minutes per individual. No yielding of time is permitted. Would anyone like to address the City Council?
First, I wanted to thank Officer Rodriguez. She helped us with the library situation that we
Can
had.
you let us know your name?
Oh,
and
I'm
address?
sorry. I'm Sylvia Abear. 1100 Ivy.
Thank you.
Okay. So Officer Rodriguez helped us to find our culprits from the library, preteen culprits, but she was going to track them down. We got a little bit of information, so I don't think we'll be having Corporal Ramirez. Anyway, when I was here 2 weeks ago, one of the things you were talking about was replacing these floors. My son is a volunteer at Armand Bayou Nature Center, and there's a carpenter there named Tom Scarpetti. He's a volunteer carpenter and blacksmith, and he said he would like to know what you're going to do with this wood because he could use it. He can refurbish the wood and use it at Armand Bayou Nature Center. So if you haven't had a place yet to deposit the old wood, I'd like you to consider Armand Bayou Nature Center.
Okay. Thank you for that. Anyone else like to address the council? All right, having none, we'll move on. We'll close the public comments and move on to item number 10, consent agenda, check register 12926 through 2102026, and item B, council meeting minutes 2-3 of 26. We have any motions on that item?
I move that we approve the consent agenda items A and B.
Okay, got a motion from Rick.
I'll second that.
Got a second from Ed. Is there any discussion on those items? All in favor? Okay, motion passes unanimous. We will move on to new business. Item 11, discussion of possible action may be taken on the following items. A, Resolution 2026-02, a resolution of the City of Clear Lake Shores, Texas, designating the Galveston County Daily News as the official newspaper for the City of Clear Lake Shores, Texas, and establishing an effective date of January 1st, 2026. Mike Cram is not here, so I will just let you know every year we designate our city newspaper, and that is the one we have chosen. Unless somebody has something we want to bring forward, do we have a motion on that item?
I'll move to approve Resolution 2026-02.
Okay, got a motion by Amanda,
I'll second the motion.
got a second by Susan. Any discussion on the topic? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion passes unanimous. We'll move on to item B, Resolution 2026-03, a resolution of the City of Clear Lake Shores approve Galveston County Mosquito Control District for aerial spraying over the City of Clear Lake Shores. Once again, this is a resolution that we renew every year with the county to spray for mosquitoes is what this is.
I move that we approve Resolution 2026-03.
Okay, we got a motion by Rick,
I'll second it.
second by Ed. Any discussion on that item? All in favor? Motion passes unanimous. We'll move on to item C, review and approve the audit engagement letter submitted by Crow LLP for the city audit purposes of fiscal year 2026. This is our audit. We have to engage for that audit, but I am going to turn this over to the lovely Cheryl Hunter. You're on.
It is what it is. It's audit. It's actually the audit for fiscal 25, so it's going to be the audit for the year ending 9/30/2025. But it's just their engagement letter that we have to approve every year for them to go over their services and detail what they're doing. So it's formality.
Okay, but the year is actually 2025. Okay. We have a motion on that item?
I'll move that we approve the audit engagement letter submitted by Crow LLP for city audit purposes for fiscal year 2025.
Okay, got a motion by Amanda,
I'll second it.
got a second by Rick. Any discussion? All in favor? Motion passes unanimous. We'll move on to the next item. D, consideration and possible action to approve a change order in the amount of not to exceed $25,000 to repair additional damage discovered during emergency repairs to the clubhouse. So there were some supports under here that were in not very good shape. We did not want to move forward without getting those fixed. There are going to be some other costs associated with it. There is a 25% rule that I could sign and do whatever I need to do. I would rather bring that to council and get y'all's approval, knowing that those expenditures are coming. We know they're not going to be more than $25,000, but up to $25,000 would exceed my power to sign without your approval. So we're pretty sure they're going to be quite a bit less, but we want to make sure we don't have to come back again. But that's what that's for. As he was pulling off the handrails, some of the handrail pilings that were in the ground were also rotted off, not just the supports under the building. So that's what that item is. We have a motion on that item?
I'll make a motion to approve a change order in the amount not to exceed $25,000 to repair additional damage discovered during emergency repairs to the clubhouse.
Okay, we got a motion by Ed,
I'll second.
a second by Amanda. Any discussion on that item? Okay, all in favor? Motion passes unanimous. We will recess at 7 o'clock and go into executive session.